It's a little Digimon. It's so cute.
What is this?
It's your mom, Erenville. Put it on auto.
Erenville!
Oh, it's uh-oh. Oh, I had that armor.
A trap?
My mom. It is! Oh my god, I bet Jordan actually is his mom!
Huh?
Huh.
Who?
Because Ellen Ishbia is his actual name. He changed it to Erenville.
Look at you in the light, and I can still hardly believe my eyes. But
Dude.
you, my darling Ellen Ishbia.
Wait a minute. You do realize this is a mount, right? Like, we get this as a mount. We're gonna mount Erenville's mom.
My darling, what now?
Erenville, I'm gonna mount your mom. I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun.
Oh, I love it.
But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Yeah, there must be some kind of like rebel contingency. Fussy little bun bun. I'm gonna get some of that robussy. I'm bad.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy?
It's just
to see us
UFO. I
all
know,
this
right?
time?
He's like, oh, I'm sorry, unidentified floating
I know
object.
that laugh anywhere. Mother?
He's like, Mom? Why are you a robot? Why are you a Roomba?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
We definitely needed this and some brevity.
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy
Oh
face.
my god, she's such a mom. I love it.
Ellen Ishbia was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play.
Oh, this is adorable. No.
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Can we get her back in her normal body?
I'm sorry?
See, they don't have the things in their head.
Come in! Friends of my Ellen Ishbia are always welcome.
Ellen Ishbia. So I was saying it right.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
It's yeah, it looks like a rebel contingency down here or something.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
As far as I can tell, it's indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. But as to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. Let's see what she has to say. These are all people from, these all have Zach Terrell names, so they're definitely not from Alexandria. It's so wonderful to meet you all. I want this to be voiced too. And the students about Desi, and it's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, just buy that control remotely. Oh. Oh my god. I was genuinely like, dude, how would, like, I know it's Japanese, but they could not have made this actually his mom. Like, if that was, the amount of "I mount at your mom" jokes would have been nuts. So she's not she's not actually here. She's piloting this body. Oh my god. I look at him like, damn it, I can't mount your mom now. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion, we call ourselves. Our goal is to thwart Zoralja's ambitions for communists. Okay. As the leader, it's proof that our member can't be easily found. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. The truth be told, Oblivion was founded by an altogether different purpose. And that is... As I expected, you've already noticed. Everything you see within this dome is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then does that mean you know who or what's responsible? I'm afraid not. It was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend than that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our soul's objective was stopping Zoral. Well, we failed to do that. Now he's taking his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices. Does that have something to do with your work? Oh, it's right there, yeah. You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What does it do? Let me explain. Regulators have two functions. The first, as the name suggests, is a regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. I knew it! I knew it! They spin souls! They use soul batteries! It's fucked up. You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age. Well, that's good news. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation, to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls is a common resource, and payment for services rendered. What? We're in the 9 hells! Like, genuinely, this is what they do in the 9 hells in D&D, is they use souls as currency. They put them in coins, and you can power machines with them. The void-set practice of consuming others for their aether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect the act comes with some risk. Yeah, because void-set eats souls. But they're not eating the soul because it's to eat the soul. They're eating it because it's ether. And they need ether they can't eat regular food. They have to eat the ether, and due to the world they live in, there is no more food. They have to eat souls. So that's different. I don't have a problem with that because that's just sustenance. This is something else. Wouldn't the consciousness of, and if you eat a soul that's not the same strength as you, you become two people. It's really creepy. This is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also pay. Memory management? Yeah, this feels more devious. Like, at least with the void set, they're like, okay, we eat ether. Souls are made of ether. We have no food in our world because our world is destroyed. So we have to eat souls to survive. Okay, that's reasonable because it's like, okay, sure, you're eating the soul, but at least you're doing it just to live. Like, you have to. You don't have a choice. That's just nature. This is like, oh, we're gonna fuck with the natural order of things. The reason is everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. It's like, work hard so you can live. Right, but like, as long as there's no accidents, you don't need it. But if you don't work hard, you don't get souls. Right. But like, the souls are a backup. Like, you don't need the soul to live. You can live by yourself. You just don't want to get, like, as long as you don't get in a car accident or something, like get decapitated, you should, like, what the hell? Like, you're just giving yourself extra Mario lives. We're not playing a video game, people. They're constantly recording the memory of their wearers, so if they should suddenly die, the memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. It's that preserves one's own identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing them. Why would they do such a thing? So that you don't feel like you're eating somebody. It's a kindness bestowed upon the people of the Everkeep's core system so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. That's fucked up. Is this what it meant by memories being in the cloud? Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of regulators and an integral step in soul self-production. He just dies. Oh, that's great. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed in the regulator. Okay. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. So like a centrifuge. Okay, it's like a centrifuge, effectively. But you're ripping them out of the circle of life because we know how death, like what the afterlife is in this world. There is no afterlife. But you get reincarnated. What happens in this universe of 14, when somebody dies, their entire being, aside from the body, goes back into the ether, separates, and then congeals again to become another thing in the universe. Like, we know this is a thing. We know this is how souls function in this world. So, like, this just removes them from the equation entirely. The result is a fresh soul free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. Ugh. I mean, at least they're not keeping anybody artificially alive from like normal just normal aging death. Like no, you aged, you died. Like, that's different. This is more for people who get like head injuries and stuff, and like die of not natural causes. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. That's why people are happy here, on the surface. It's similar to Yakui's philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. It all comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria. The system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. That's fine. The barrier, not an issue. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used electrobe to devise a means to save what lives they could. And so they used the souls of all those dead people to do that. That's a little messed up, but I can understand that. I understand that people of Alexandria did what they believed was best. I just find it hard to believe that Tirali would also accept this way of living. They didn't, did they? A great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. Oh, okay, never mind then. People have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Sven didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Oh, you already met. She's also the one who suggested we come to Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zoral. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction. Speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motive, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. I'm okay with that decision. To give the people that choice, that's a little bit... I like choice. Everything that lives must die someday. It's the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it'd be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. We're gonna go see. Come with me and I'll find out.